Okay, don't mess up my recording.
NEKOPARA S.
Thank God. Finally, Neko works. Oh my god, the game works. Finally. Finally, oh my god. There's so many times I have to close and open this application over again. Like my god. I mean, I understand the games is like this and wow, I like the music. Yeah, English, of course. Obviously, I cannot understand Chinese and Japanese. I'm sorry. I want my song on, so okay, sure.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
2017. This game made in 2017. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna change the configuration really quick. Hey yo, what's up? My name is iPhong and welcome to NEKOPARA Volume 3. So I talked about this before. What I'm going to do in NEKOPARA's Volume 3 and Volume 4, which is their latest release. And honestly, the intros was actually embarrassing because behind the scenes before this recording is actually being taking place, I have to close and open the windows all over again. And I understand since this game is a kind of latest release, it has so many files and it just messed up my laptops and my recordings. So I unfortunately have to figure out the system setting, which is actually the before we actually start the games. So yeah, anyways, I talked about this before. I'm gonna record NEKOPARA's Volume 3 in San Diego in USA right here, right now. And of course, what you're seeing, I'm wearing a jacket and no brands, no sponsorship on my jacket anyways. And actually, by the time you're watching this video, it's kind of in between winters and spring. It's also the same time. So by the time I was recording this video as well, and it's becoming really cold right now, and I don't want to get sick. So I know everyone's being serious on taking disease seriously. So I hope you guys and girls to stay healthy and stay cautious, because I know that you guys and girls maybe already celebrate the New Year's of 2021 and even the Lunar New Year's, Chinese New Year. So I hope you guys and girls, please stay healthy. I don't want any one of you guys and girls get hurt. And also, yeah, let's play NEKOPARA's Volume 3. So before I'm gonna do that, I already see the change. The cursor is not a normal cursor anymore. It's a cat pause right now. And it just honestly, what I think is a little bit downside is the main menu is it's just a little bit empty. I mean, I totally get it, because in NEKOPARA's Volume 2, there's no Azuki and Cook. Wait, yeah, there's NEKOPARA's Volume 2, there's no these two characters. I mean, oh my god, I haven't played these games for, I mean, how many months? I cannot remember. And let's try to remember the characters: vanillas, chocolates, cinnamons, and maples. So yeah, in Volume 2, there's no cinnamons and maples in the main menus, and now in Volume 3, there's maples and cinnamons but without azuki and coconuts. So it just already revealed. I mean, we all see that coming. And honestly, I haven't played NEKOPARA's Volume 3 before, and I want to blind play in this game so bad, because I did talk about this before. This game start to mean a lot to me. And in the Volume 1 is focused on vanillas and chocolates, and with the upside that it has all of the characters. It's not actually all the characters, because we cannot see the main males, unfortunately. And start to Volume 2, there's no cinnamon and maples on the main menus, and it's only showing vanillas. No, oh my god, those twins. I'm getting confused right now. Vanillas and chocolate, and my god, I'm starting to get confused right now. Wow, I haven't played this game for months and I already forgot the characters. I mean, I'm so evil right now. I mean, my god. Okay, okay. It's actually really embarrassing. I mean, yeah. Let's go to configuration. So I'm keeping the chest bounciness to be in the middles. And I read the comments. I honestly, at first I forgot how to actually change the configuration on the volume setting as well. So I actually had to look up my older videos and check the comments and change the settings. And I talked about this before about the edge animations, and I don't know what NEKOPARA's Volume 3 is gonna offer. I mean, Volume 2 I've seen way worse. And it comes to the point that these social medias decided to delete, and I had to make the appeals on my videos, and they decided to age restrict it. I mean, I got lucky, but I think it's for the best to post the two versions of the videos, the H animations on and the H animation got off. And of course I'm gonna leave the effect on, of course, that's what I always do. And the voice settings, any different?
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
That's different.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
Okay, chocolate sounds like way more sharper than before.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
So vanilla sounds the same.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
Okay. Maple sounds. I mean, I know it's the same voice actress. I mean, my god, I'm so rude for not remember the voice actress. I mean, I haven't played this game for months and I'm so absent-minded. I already forgot things.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
Cinnamon's voice sounds sweeter. That one I recognize.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
Where Azuki sounds way more sharper than Volume 2. I mean, I remember the part of Volume 2 which is, I can't say I embarrassed myself seeing myself cried during the blind gameplays. And I remember in Volume 2, Azuki sounds way more sharp and way more angrier. And this time, I don't know, it's gonna be anything worse.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
Coconut sounds the same.
ネコパラボリューム3猫たちのアロマティゼ
So sugar sounds the same. How about others? As I remember others, they put milk into others.
皆さんこんにちは
Okay, so it's... Wait. Hang on. I recognize the voice. I did not talk about this before. I watched NEKOPARA's OVA, which means the adoption from the Volume 1 from the NEKOPARA's. And then I watched the NEKOPARA's Extra, which again, I guess it's an adoption from the Volume Extra as well. And then I started to play Volume 2. And then, as I remember in the TV series of NEKOPARA's, and there's episodes on, I mean, come on, you focus on these two characters, and there's characters that the background characters actually being on the stage. I'm not gonna talk about it so much because it's gonna spoil a lot. So yeah, honestly, I'm actually late from the game start in this volume. I mean, I'm totally blind. I really want to actually look everything about this game. Of course, I cannot click the extra. That's actually good things about what you do in the extra buttons, because I don't play the games before. I just trying to get into the games. I mean, I got struggles with the installations a little bit, and it's really nice of them to actually dim out the extra buttons because you cannot click on that buttons. And last time when you just put the extra buttons that has the same colors with the other buttons and make it clickable, and then you make the cursor turns to the red cross, you cannot click into the buttons. To let them dim the button like that, that's really neat. That's really nice of them to do. And however, there's a little bit downside on main menu. It could be way more. Like you really need to do what you did in the volume 1 to put all the characters in to avoid spoiling what the volume is all about. And I think I totally get it. What the intention for the volume 2, they want to focus on the other characters. So they want to point out the characters and put them in the middles. And it just makes people just feel empty, especially with the white background, just white background. And I totally get that, but it just, and I don't know, it's a kind of a hit or miss. People are like spoiling or not, but I think the game is still already a success. Volume 2 made me cry, but I don't know what Volume 3 is gonna offer. So yeah, before the game starts, let's remember the characters again. Vanilla, chocolate, cinnamon, and maples. As again, coconut snap being appears in the main menus of the Volume 3, and the Volume 2, cinnamons and maples is not there. It's just azuki and coconuts. So yeah, we already been through with vanillas and chocolates. I don't know. I'm gonna been through them again because man, that deleted videos what I made in volume 2 as well. That's awful. And I don't know. I guess it's gonna be like the same format as volume 2. That's what I'm guessing, but I don't know about our main males right now. How strong is he? How strong is he? And again, also a disclaimer that Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, they rated 18G. It's not like Volume 0 and Volume Extra is being rated 15G. So please be prepared for yourself, okay? And also, I'm playing this game with the H animation on, and the bassiness being in the middles. And if these social medias get angry at me because of H animation, I'm gonna post the two versions of the videos. One is H restricted, and one is the H animation being cut off. So yeah, sorry for the long intro. I mean, that's a lot of kind of disclaimers and configuration checking and a little bit and kind of the judging from the outside the games by looking forward. And yeah, version 1.00, and I really want to play NEKOPARA 1.3 so bad because this is the perfect times. I mean, after the Happy Lunar New Year's 2021 is Valentine's, and then there's International Women's Day. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, I'm so happy that I have to get up early to actually play the games. I'm sorry, I'm not getting.
いらっしゃいませ。それゆえようこそ。
The font change. Wait, what is this? What is that? Is that? I don't even have any load. I don't even have any save. I don't even have any save. Okay, it's so it's a lot of things that I'm just trying to get used to. I mean, I'm guessing the font is the same as the volume extra because volume extra comes later than volume 3, as I remember. At first, I thought the volume extra on NEKOPARA's release like after the volume 1, but no, it's actually released really late. So yeah, I'm guessing it's gonna be similar than that. And of course, there will be pattern padding buttons at the top right corner. I'm not gonna touch into the buttons anymore because what it did to the volume 2, it crashed the games. I don't want that. I already have trouble with installation, so please let me enjoy the games, please. Hello there, welcome to La Soleil.
本日は店内でお召し上がりですか？お持ち帰りでしょうか？
Welcome back, Chocolate. Oh my god. Those twins trouble me a lot. Chocolate and vanillas. Don't get mixed up, okay, me? And also the opening theme and ending theme, I'm just gonna stick to what I did in volume 1 and volume 2. I mean, come on. It's so beautiful to the point it crashed my recording. Well, it's not actually crash, it just frame drop and it just cannot render so much. It just annoys me. So I will try to edit that out and then I'm gonna talk about my reaction later. So hope you guys and girls don't get mad at me. Will you be dining in today or would you like something to take home?
こちらがメニューになりますのでどうぞ。
Here's our menu. Please take a look.
ウェルカムティーのサービス始めましたのでどうぞ。
Please enjoy this cup of complimentary tea.
本日はダージリンのファーストになります。
Today's tea is first flush Darjeeling. If you like Darjeeling, let me know in the comments, okay?
ファーストが気に入ったならセカンドもおすすめよ。
Okay, so here's our cinnamons and maples. Okay, that's actually a good thing to trying to review the characters because they're trying to focus the volume 1 first and then they try to focus on the other girls later. I mean, yeah. If you like first flush, may I recommend the second
ダー
flush?
ジリンの本当の味がわかるならセカンドがいいわ。
If you want the true taste of Darjeeling, second flush is the way to go.
期間限定のフルーツショートケーキとも相性抜群ですよ。
It pairs wonderfully with our fruit shortcake, which is only on sale for limited time.
チーズケーキやチョコレートケーキ、味の濃いケーキもバッチリです。
Rich cakes like cheesecakes or chocolate cake would also be perfect complements. I'm gonna go slow for you guys and girls because I don't want to speed run. It's gonna ruin the fun, right? I mean, I'm just gonna enjoy the visual novel and just chill.
おいナツ、配達用の箱、バックヤードから出してきてくれ。
Okay. So welcome back, Shigure and Nuts and Azuki. I'm these two. You guys, you did me good in volume 2, man. Okay, so Azuki gonna call Nuts to get the delivery box.
その後で L を5箱、M を10箱組んどいてくれるか？
When you're done, can you bring me 5 large boxes and 10 medium ones?
任せといて。50でも100でも組んじゃうよ。
Just leave it to me. I could handle 50 or even 100.
保冷剤も用意しとくから、細かい作業はお姉ちゃんお願いね。
I'll be getting the ice bags ready too, so I hope you won't mind taking care of the small details on your chan.
あ、あずき？さっきネット注文があったから追加お願い。
Azuki, we received another internet order, so please include that.
伝票はプリントアウトしておいておくわね。
I could bring out the receipt.
誕生日用のケーキのご注文ですね。
That's one birthday cake coming right up.
こちらのメニューの中からお選びくださいませ。
Please select the cake you like from our menus.
お祝い用のネームプレートのサービスはいかがですか？
Would you like a free celebration nameplate with that?
こちらに名前とメッセージをいただければ無料でお付けいたします。
You may include the recipient's names and message free of charge if you like.
お姉ちゃん、プレゼント用のリボン掛けお願いします。
Nechan, take care of the ribbon, please.
リボンはピンクのストライプで、ここに置いとくね。
Oh my god, I remember the scene coconut messed up with the ribbons. I leave the ribbons with the pink stripes over the hair, okay?
ああ、すぐやっとくわ。ナッツはお客の対応頼むぞ。
Gotcha, I'll do it in a sec. Go ahead and take care of the customers' nuts.
私はサンデーの準備してくっから、何かあったら呼んでくれ。
I'm gonna go prepare the Sunday, so call if you need me.
ソレイユです。ご注文のご連絡でしょうか？
Just this last order. Would you like to make an order?
パーティー用のご注文ですね。ケーキはお決まりですか？
So this is an order for a party then. Do you know what kind of cake would you like? For the party, I'm guessing is basically layer cakes. I mean, birthday cakes is the same as the layer cakes, right? Oh Jesus! Jesus, chocolate! What the? Okay. Okay. I mean, I just wake up in the morning. I don't want to waste my energy to yell. And you just give me a heart attack, chocolate. What's going on, master?
オレンジのクラシックショコラタルトとフルーツミルヘイド、ストロベリーはスカルプにシュークリームが
Can we listen to that again, please?
オレンジのクラシックショコラタルトとフルーツミルヘイド、ストロベリーはスカルプにシュークリームが
Chocolate, I cannot catch up. What did you say?
オレンジのクラシックショコラタルトとフルーツミルヘイド、ストロベリーはスカルプにシュークリームがないです。
Okay. Chocolate. Slow down, okay? We are the orange classic chocolate tart, the fruit milk fruit, and the strawberry mascarpone. Wow. Wow. That's a tongue twisting right there, Pop Jams. Hold on, calm down. I have no idea what you're saying. Yeah, me too, actually.
こんなブラックロードを強いられることになるとは。
I can't believe you forced us to work so hard in just your condition.
正直、猫の手でも借りたい。
Honestly, we're busier than cats trying to catch fish from frozen ponds. Oh, hello there, Vanilla. I mean, you still staying calm, right? I mean, I don't think Vanilla and Chocolate's gonna take another bear test because they did that in volume 2 before. They cannot do that fast for volume 3. It's not that gold.
でも、ご主人様がウハウハになったら、私たちもウハウハだからね。
That sounds a fake though. Also, yeah. Still having a backlog checker by using scroll up, but it's slow to compare with the volume extra. I mean, I totally get it. The game is latest, one of the latest, and then it just has so many file sizes to catch up, and then who knows, my laptop's gonna mess up. So yeah, and Kasho still not having a voice. I mean, feels bad, man. But yeah, right now by the time I was recording these videos, and maybe by the time you're watching these videos, everything's still cold as well, and we want to take this seriously. So, I mean, come on, I'm wearing this jacket not just to look cool, even though this jacket is my old jacket, but it's actually trying to prevent getting sick though. But when Master get all excited, we all get excited too.
松坂牛一頭と大間の本マグロ一本を夢に頑張りたいと思う。
I dream having a Matsusaka cow and an Omatuna, and for the dream I show it all. See if you can find another dream to believe in. Those are always too expensive, and we can't store all that in a refrigerator anyway. Not to mention that trying to eat all, or we just give her a stomachache. Yeah, just remember. I mean, we are omnivores. Humans are omnivores, but it doesn't mean that we can eat a bunch of things all at once.
冗談ですよ、冗談。
She's kidding, it's just a joke. Mary's reference.
ショコラたちは、ご主人様が可愛がってくれれば満足ですから。ゴロゴロ。
Girl. That's shaky though. As long as we get to the master, we don't need anything else. Purr. I also like they also make the effect still going on, even though people are trying to read the script. That's really awesome.
恋猫は心も体ももてあそばれる運命。
Is our fate as companions to be played in body and souls. Companions!
都合のいい猫になってしまうのは仕方ない。
You end up using us because we're convenient to have around, Slappy. Please do. I don't know French. I'm sorry. I mean, I learned French when I was in Dublin, Ireland, but actually not much. I mean, there's an application called Duolingo, have a lot. It even being used at school, and it actually when I first experienced using the application, and it's just like a games, and I was like, man, that was fun. So let's try to grind up the ranking, just like grind up the learning, and then that's what I did. And then it doesn't mean I remember everything, and then it just slowly forget. I haven't touched that application for years now, so yeah, that's not how I treat you. I do compensate you for the work that you do, so just lend me a hand. I'm counting on you.
はーい、任されました。
Yeah, alright. We get done. Yes, leave it to us.
歌唱、チョコレートフルーツサンデーの仕上げ確認頼むわ。
Kasha, you mind making sure the finishing touches on the chocolate fruit sundae look alright? Oh, your arrangement looks pretty good. I'm glad you got such an amazing memory, Asuki. I'm surprised too. I mean, I haven't played the games for months, and then I already forgot stuff, and it's just so embarrassing. And sorry for being that rude. I mean, come on, some people thinking that not be able to remember someone's birthday or someone's name is a rude things to do, and people start taking it seriously and then trying to diss a lot.
歌唱の真似してるだけなんだから、物覚えも何もねえだろ。
Just copycatting what you do, Casio. My memory is not special.
てめえで考えてやってるわけじゃねえし。
I don't think there's any way I could do it on my own. It's the fact that what you can learn to do it so well just from watching me. That's so amazing. I studied for years that you'll be able to do it as well.
まあ、給料分くらいは役に立ってんなら何よりだけどな。
Yeah, I guess as long as I earn my keep.
お姉ちゃんは褒めてもらえるの嬉しくて、毎回店に来てるくせに。
Necha just so happy that you're praising her, especially since you come to check on her time after times. Coconut, Asuki, can you stop fighting, please? I mean, what you did in Volume 2, I mean, a lot of people thought that you make up, and that's seen as well, that's laugh though. That actually, that time, I watched that videos myself, I got embarrassed watching myself, cried, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. And then, the next day, what did you do? What did you do, Coconut Azuki? What did you do?
おい、ナッツ、おめえ適当なこと言うなよ。
Hey, Nuts, you can't say stuff like that. I really like that they finally changed the Nuts. I mean, in Volume 1 and Volume 2, I talk about that. It's just Nut instead of Natch. And then finally they fixed that in Volume 3. That's really nice.
確認は仕事の基本なだけだし、客に下手なもん出すわけにいかねえだけだし。
Has to come to check on my work. We can't afford to give a customer some crappy looking cake. Yeah.
いいじゃん、照れないの。
alright, don't get upset. I mean, after all, the customer gonna not just only just eating to enjoy, they also want the decoration of the dishes, right?
僕たちは恋猫なんだから、好きな人に褒めてもらいたいのは普通でしょ？
With his companions, isn't this natural one praise from the one we love? Yeah, you. I mean, you're right, Coconut Azuki. You're companions to me.
別に、褒めてもらいてえからやってるわけじゃ。
It's not like I'm doing this just for praise.
まあ、ちょっとは、あるけどよ。
Well, maybe just a little though. Tsundere.
て でも別に、それが主目的ってわけじゃ。
That's definitely not the main reason I'm here. Wait. Well, you really helping me out as a kid, thanks. I mean, you're the eldest, got girls. I mean, height doesn't matter, right? I mean, come on. I mean, you can be in charge from what's going on outside and inside, right?
そう言ってくれんなら。
You gonna say something like that?
僕も頑張ってるって褒めてほしいな。
Me too, I'm doing my best, so I want praise too. Of course, gosh, you're gonna praise everybody. Yeah, you're doing your best, good enough. Thanks a lot.
お兄ちゃんに褒めてもらうとやる気出るな。出まくっちゃうな。
Wow, your voice right there. And yeah, Coconut start to go casual on chance because of what happened in Volume 2. I mean, yeah, just to let you know. I mean, I remember Japanese people, they are really focused on what people calling each others. I mean, they have the names on and with the ending with the word san or chan or sama, and or even have nothing. I mean, most people around the world, they just say by names and just nothing, and it's just Japanese people. I totally get it. They are not getting used to being friendly, so they just want to be polite to actually adding the word san and chan at the end. So it's totally fine, but when it's a weird thing when this happen. Most people saying the first name and come first and then the last names comes later, but in Vietnam we don't do that because we had a lot of same last name, and then there's people calling each other the same last name. It's gonna be so weird, and then people gonna get confused. So I'm really suggest for foreigners for who comes to Vietnam, please go by first name. Please don't call us by last name, because we commonly has a lot of people who has the same last name. So please go by first name. I mean, we all chill. Vietnamese people, they just chill. Just come on. Yeah, being praised by Oni-chan is getting me fired up like blazing inferno.
やる気はいいけど、無理してミスんなよ。
Getting fired up is fine, just don't overheat or burn anything down, okay? Yeah, I remember what cakes you both made in Volume 2. Poor Coconut.
お姉ちゃんがいるから大丈夫。よーし、頑張るぞ。
Your chance here, so you'll be fine. Alright, let's get serious. Hope so.
じゃあサンデー客に出してくっから、何かあったら呼んでくれ。
Okay, I'm gonna bring the sundae to the customer who ordered it. Let me know if you need anything. Right, thanks for your help, you two.
はーい。
The props, sure. Your
ああ
turn.
やってイチャつくの、ほんとやめてほしいわ。
I wish they quit flirting with me like that. Yeah. Customers flirting with the waiters or waitress. I mean, that's uncool. Some people saying that it's rude things because it's just interfere their work. I mean, come on. I mean, it's really nice for waiters or waitress to talk with the customers to, hey, if you have anything sad to say, and I'll be there for you. But it doesn't mean that they're gonna be there 24/7. And it also doesn't mean that sometimes waiters or waitresses gonna take compliments. I mean, it's fine to say that the waiters or waitress look beautiful or look handsome, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna feel that way all the times, because they work like everybody else. They also have sad feelings, so they're gonna have something to bother. So yeah, I wish they could flirting me like
仕
that.
事中っていうの分かってんのかしらね。どいつもこいつも。
I wonder if those guys even realize I'm on the clock right now.
まあまあ、ついた惚れたは仕方のないことだから。
Now, they can't have it if they fall in love with you. Remember the rules, guys. One guys, one girls. You cannot cheat anyone. So please.
めいちゃんだって恋を知ったらああなっちゃうかもよ。
Mei-chan, if you knew what it felt like to be in love, would you act the same way?
ないわー。ないない。なるわけないでしょこの私が。
No way, totally not. There's no way I act like that, not me. I mean, I did say about this before, Azuki is a cool character. And what I think about Maples, I think she's also have her coolness in her own way, but I mean, at least Maple can still keep her calm more than Azuki does. But yeah. Well, are you sure you're not gonna act
あ
like
んな
that?
ふぬけになるくらいなら、恋人なんていらないし。
If it means acting like those morons, then I don't need a lover.
めいちゃんはほんとクールな猫だね。
Yeah, so I mean, Cinnamon is right. You're always such a cool cat, Mei-chan.
でもだよ。
But still, you know, what are you talking about? I mean, in volume 2, I mean, it busted. Busted. Okay, busted.
そんなめいちゃんがデレデレになるのがいいっていうか。
Cinnamon, I mean, wake up. We are in the middle of the work. Don't let the customer hear that. Instead of the cool Mei-chan getting all lovey-dovey.
デレるどころかトロトロのぐちょぐちょになって。
Cinnamon, you're in the middle of the work. Don't let the customer hear this, okay? I mean, I think you heard the story from the volume 2, but please. You're in the middle of the work. What if she got all sticky and soaking wet?
トロトロのぐちょぐちょに。
Her shaking though. Come on. Sticking and soaking wet.
ダメそんなのシナモン震えちゃ
Oh my god. I'm gonna act the same way with Maples. I mean, I really like and the game development to let the other characters to react on the person who actually talk in the script as well. I really like the atmosphere. I really like it. I'm really surprised that Volume 3 has been improved so much for the Volume 2 and Volume 1 so far. And Volume 0 as well. No, that's making Cinnamon's true.
あんたも営業中だってわかってる？近寄らないでくれない？
Yeah. Do you realize you're also on the clock right now? And can you stay away from me? I'm gonna say the same thing. I see Cinnamons as stimulated as ever. Mutter peering through the windows that separates the kitchen from the store. However, it just starts going overboard as we give a stop here. In any case, all I have to worry about right now is what's going on in the kitchen. Alright.
シナモンの万年発情期にも困ったものですね。
Oh, it's so turned secret. I mean, wow. Also, that's a lot of notes though. And the microwave. I really like the detail they give the microwaves and the notes being sticky on because what happened in volume 2 about what Coconut and Azuki is trying to make a cake and there's a microwave on the tables and I mean this in illustration improvement though. I like that. Cinema's eternal extras is rather troublesome, isn't it?
個性とはいえ、ああも潤われてるとちょっと迷惑というか。
Personally, I find her constant arousal to be a bother. She'd be such a good character if we could just flip the switch inside of her. Hope so. Switch on the head and we got naughty out. She's caring and she's actually pretty good with her hands. She's not as good as a leader as Azuki. She's a great follower. If only we could flip Sima's switch to off. I think it's gonna bring a negative effect, so I mean, how is she gonna be able to work? And also, in volume 1 and volume 2, I still haven't decided which characters or character is the best. Okay, so hopefully, I mean, even in volume 3, I'm not gonna talk about it yet because in volume 4, they decide to release some new characters. So I'm not gonna conclude to which characters is the best for now. I mean, some people already did that already, but for me, I'm just gonna enjoy the game, playing the games, and hopefully not getting any spoilers in the comments. So I hope you guys and girls, please be nice, don't spoil anything. I don't want anything to be ruined.
でも、ショコラとバニラの成長は言うまでもないですが、
Still, it goes without saying that Chocovani have grown.
あずきとココナッツも、兄様のおかげで成長しましたね。
Azuki-kun have also grown thanks to Yuni-sama. What happened in round 2, right? And you just going all crazy.
シナモンももう少し大人になれば、いろいろと落ち着いてくれるでしょう。
If Cinnamon grew up just a little bit, it would be much calmer around here. So that's how it is.
そんなものです。
Yes, that's how it is. Mom mode Shigure is not. I'm still think Shigure is the sister mode instead of being a mom. She can be strangely persuasive when she gets like this. I know Azuki and Kumanas will agree with me. Unlike me who stares at nothing but cakes all day, she's got her watchful eyes on everything else going on. I got to do my best too. That's just the effect she has on us.
メイプルもツンツンして、まだまだ子供ですしね。
And Mabel still has her moments of moodiness, so it seems she hasn't grown up either.
そうだ。いっそのこと、シナモンもメイプルも兄様の恋猫にされては？
You're right, but I guess they're already companions. That's right, don't think you haven't made them your companions yet, have you, Nisama? Kasho, please think about your health first.
あずきもココナツも兄様に大人の階段登らせていただきましたし。
You have Azuki and Kunat's climbed stairways to adulthood. After all, Shigure, listen, alright? I mean, we totally get Kasho's health. I mean, what he did in Volume 1 with Ochokovani in the dawn scene, and then he did twice, which is making 4 times, and then in Volume 2, there's only one characters, and then to the point they focus way too much on their dawn scenes, to the point the social media is not getting happy about it. And I did complain about this before. Just focus on the story, and dawn scenes, just focus them less, because what happened when you turn the H animation off and then there's a context behind being cut off, and then it's not basically about the context behind the dawn scenes, but also the script writing as well, so they're trying to focus on that as well. So that's a really hard thing when you actually if you really want to actually make a visual novel that is rated 18G, and you want all people to experience, and you try to decide to make action animation to be turned off or on, try to think about writing a script. That's the hard things when you really need to focus on, and as well as to pay attention to what if you put the context in the adult scenes and then the script as well. And then honestly, think about when you have turned off the H animations, and then the context be lost, the script will lead to misunderstanding, and that's a big yikes.
シナモンもメイプルも、兄様の寵愛を受けたら成長するのでは。
If Cinnamons and Maple want your affection, don't you think that would help them to grow? No, I don't think that's related. I mean, that's actually true though, because in Volume 2, the game could be better. The game could be more longer and not to focus on the adult scenes. So far, I still don't know what the backstory of the Azuki is. And Coconut, well, we know a little bit in Volume 2, but in TV series, like, we know more. But I don't know in Volume 3. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Azuki and Kono had their moments of growth before they become my companions. The timing of those things just happened to line up. So companions were responsible for their own developments as well, right? Didn't really help with any of that. Nope. Still, as it stands, the cactus is my sister race, like her own daughters, are becoming my companions. I can't say I have any particular strong feelings about that. In fact, it kinda bothers me. Yeah.
いいえ、きっと兄様には何かそういうフェロモンとか成分が出てるのですわ。
Nonsense. Yes, Amang, you must exude some kind of pheromones that play a key role.
これはもうとりあえずシナモンとメイプルに既成事実を作っていただいて。
The fact of the matter is that now they have no choice.
私の猫によるしぐれ包囲網で兄様をがっちりお守りするしかないですね。
Okay. Shigure, that's so sharp. My cat goes only and be your safety net, and is through that net, Shigure is also capacity net, that I will protect you, Misama. What is net stand for in your mind? Huh? Wait. I accidentally clicked the quick save. But it's not in the save here. Okay. Okay. I would rather use save more than a quick save, but yeah. At least I know what quick save is. Hold on, what do you mean by they have no choice? Sound like something a mom would say. That's what surely toy what I want.
毎日猫6匹による寵愛レポートがひっきりなしに届く日々。
Oi, Shigure. Don't have a dirty mind on trying to make the 6-way with Casio. I don't think Casio is gonna handle that. To receive an affection report from the 6 cat girls every single day.
素晴らしい。素晴らしいの一言ですわ。
Wonderful, very wonderful things to hear.
採用。ぜひその方向で採用いたしましょう、兄様。
I really wish the game would do better as they try to make an Aurora for the Shigures. That would be awesome. I mean, in real life we don't have any Auroras, and it's just fine. They want to give it in the real life, but in visual novels, I don't know. It's up to the game developments. That's it. That's the direction we must move toward, Nisama. Wait a second. What the heck is an affection report?
今のはちょっと口が滑りましたね。いろいろと。
Oi. You mean kissing? Oh, that was just a slur tongue.
でもいいのです。兄様は気にされないでいいのですよ。
Basically wonderful, Nisama. You won't have to worry about anything anymore.
兄様は常に太陽として私たちを照らしていてくださいませ。
So now upon us, Nisama, becoming the shining sun in our life. That's La Soleil's meant for, right? I mean, it's explained in the game. La Soleil's mean the sun. The return of that evil laugh. Shigure, you need to chill. Jesus Christ. Sugar, calm down. The customer gonna hear us. She lost it. Sugar, I'm really afraid about the customer reaction right now. She lost it. My little sister has lost it in various ways. It's only going to get worse. I just know it. No, it's pointless, but all I can do is try to muscle the cat girls. So I know it's pointless, yep. Azuki, I need your help.
本物のショコラちゃんだ
Hi girl. Well, it's a real chocolate.
本物のバニラちゃんもいる
Real Vanilla Chan is here, too. Wow, wowie. Are you Milk-chan? I mean, I like Milk-chan a lot. She needs to be the game more instead of the background characters. I mean, I think Milk-chan deserves to have a spotlight. And, I mean, yes, she can still be a background character, but she needs more screen times. I pictured the separators windows into store propers.
いらっしゃいませそれゆえようこ
Hello there, welcome to Last Lake.
そおー、私たちのこと知ってるのかいお嬢ちゃん。
You know who we are, young lady?
毎日ブログで見てるから
Yeah, I guess I see you every day on the blog.
ブログにある動画も見てるよ
MailTube, really? Wait. MailTube? Wait. Who? Secret Castle. Which of the cat girls can be MailTubers? I saw videos on MailTube too.
ブログってあれだしぐれちゃんがやってるやつだ
Blog? Oh, that thing Secret Chan does.
そうそう
What
しぐれちゃんがやってるブログ
Wait. Who is this girl? How is she not secret? Wait. Okay, I'm getting confused now. Who's these girls? I don't think it's Milk-chan. And I don't think Secret do mail to as well. Who is this girl? Yeah, the blog that Secret Chan
毎
does.
日楽しみに見て
I look forward to a new post every
る
day.
のそれはなかなかコアなソレイユファンだね
My goodness, you are quite a bit solid fan.
なでなでしてあげちゃおうなでなで
Should give you pets. Pets for young girls. But who is this girls? Who is this girl?
あずきちゃんとココナツちゃんもいるわーい
Oh, Azuki-chan and Coconut-chan are here too. Wow.
なんだおめえ。そりゃいるだろう。
Wait.
店員なんだから。
Azuki, that's a young ladies right there. What's that mean? Of course we here. We stop, you know.
それよりあんま大声で騒ぐなって。他の客に迷惑だからよ。
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's just little kids. I mean, they are all energetic and being loud. But a cafe place, it's just the main place for everyone to just sit down, relax, and don't get bothered by loud noise. So yeah, you're right, Asuki. Anyway, you're gonna quiet down in here. Don't bother the other customers.
ちょっとお姉ちゃん
Hold on now, Nechan.
小さな子に向かってそんな言い方ないでしょ
Coconut is a yes or no what Asuki did, okay? That's no way to talk a little girl.
あずきちゃん口悪いちっちゃい
Yeah. I mean, come on. Based on the games, they still 18 or maybe 19, but Azuki-chan has a pouty mouth. She's teeny. I'm not gonna talk about size, but teeny. They also have like other translation. I mean, some people are in the teenagers and they act like one and they just want to be stylish. They can be teeniless. They can be teeniless. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
なんか、すっげえ煽られてんだけど。
Oh, she asking for it.
猫パンチを見舞いしていい事案だろ、これ。
No.
社会勉強として。
No. Azuki, calm down. Okay, calm down. You can't do that. Or else last time I'm gonna shut down. You want that? No? Okay. If she keeps this up, I have to show her the girl punch. She gonna learn how to act. Don't do it, okay?
ダメだってば、こらえてよ、お姉ちゃん。
You can't do that. Just let it go, 姉ちゃん。
お店が一発で潰れる事案になるよ。こらえて、お姉ちゃん。
Yeah, you're right. One punch is all it takes to get the store shut down. Just work with it, お姉ちゃん。
シナモンちゃんとメープルちゃんだ
Oh, you know this, Maple. Wow. I Cinnamon Chan and Maple Chan.
あっちにシナモンちゃんとメープルちゃんもいる
See Cinnamon Chan and Maple Chan over there.
メープルちゃんかっこいい超綺麗
They're so little girls. Maple Chan is so cool. She's super pretty.
なかなか見る目あるじゃない、この子。
Just a second later you said that you don't want anyone to flirt. And now you want a little kid to flirt you? Wow, this kid totally knows what's up.
紅茶、ちょっといいリーフ出してあげてもいいわね。
Did you realize these little kids, do they have parents? That's normally what people always ask kids. Do those little kids ever have parents in anime's worlds or in the visual novels? I mean, come on, these... Who's gonna cheat her? Who's gonna cheat her a tea? Huh? I should break out the best tea leaves for you.
シナモンちゃんあれやってあれ
I don't think so. You're just a little kid. Just don't. Cinnamon-chan, do the thing.
シナモンちゃんが潤っちゃうやつ
Oh my god. Shigure, what did you write to those girls? The thing where you're like, Cinnamon's gonna grow.
そんな今すぐ潤えって言われて潤えるものじゃないっていうか
I can't just draw on the spot. There's nothing to draw on.
小さな子の目の前でやるようなことじゃないっていうか
Yeah. It is not something I can do in front of little kids.
できないの
Listen, okay? You're still not allowed to do that. I mean, unless you're over 13. I mean, in Japan, over 13 you can actually have the freedoms, but I don't know about it. I just don't know about it. You can.
いつも動画でやってるのに私の前じゃできないの
If I was in the situation, even though I'm a male here, I'm just gonna beat the crap out of Shigure. What did you do to these girls to deserve this? You always do it on the videos, but you won't do it when I'm here.
できるよできるからそんな泣きそうな顔しないでね
I can do it, so don't pout, okay?
見ててねそれじゃあ
Watch this. Alright.
シナモン潤っちゃう
I feel bad for her. Cinnamon's gonna drool. I feel bad for her. I honestly feel bad. Shigure. You know that is a bad thing you shouldn't put on the videos, right? Reminds me of Yamada Oi from Wagnaria. But Shigure, you can't do this.
すみません。ちょっと目を離した隙に この子が先にお店に入っちゃって。
Oh, hi. Thanks for bringing the kids up. I'm sorry for having witnessed this. I'm so sorry. I took my eyes off for her for a minute, and before I knew it, she ran in here.
おお、お母さん？この子のお母さんですにゃ？
Mom? You're that girl's mom, man?
はい。この子がいつもブログでソレイユの皆様を拝見していて、大ファンで。
Yes, she always watching you all at so late on your blogs. She's a huge fan.
どうしても連れてってほしいって言うから、今日は大阪から横浜まで来たんです。
Oh my god, you live far away. She kept saying she wanted me to bring her here, so we came to Yokohama from Osaka today. That's totally far from here. I've never been to Japan before, but I'm totally guessing the way they hinted the name of the town or the road or a city in Japan. I'm guessing it's gonna be far
大阪？
away.
大阪から来てくれたの？
Osaka, you came all the way from Osaka.
ショコラたちのためにわざわざありがとう。
Wow, Chocolate and everyone else thanks you so very
と
much.
ころで大阪ってどこ？
Oi. You don't know? Really? I mean, I'm not gonna guess because it's gonna be kind of rude for Japanese people, because if I'm gonna guess the wrong geographic stuff in other countries, they're gonna say that it was rude. So I'm not gonna guess that. By the way, where's Osaka?
さすが愛すべきショコラ。その適当なノリは嫌いじゃない。
I expect nothing less from my beloved Chocolate. How could I hate that attitude of yours?
おー、いらっしゃい、いらっしゃい。あんたがこのバカ娘の母親か。
Azuki! Welcome, welcome. I could that dumb kiss, mom.
とりあえず娘の代わりに一発猫パンチを。
Thank you, coconuts. Thank you, game developers, for making coconuts to do that. Guess I should give you the gaggle. Poof. Poof.
とにかく、すごく遠くから来てくれたってことだよね。
That face though. Anyway, you come a very long way, haven't you?
みんなの名前まで覚えててくれてありがとう。
You even remember everyone's name, thank you.
それなら体張った甲斐がありました。
Cinnamon, I think you really need to come to Gasho and just calm yourself down. I know that feeling to get humiliated. That made me feel like I was putting my life on the line.
そこまで無理するなら普段からやらなきゃいいのに。
Is that hard for you? Then don't do it too often.
久しぶりに死にたい意味で恥ずかしいって思えたよ。
It's been a long time since I felt like I wanted to drop, not living.
まあ、よく頑張ったわね。
Yeah, you try your best, I guess. Welcome, thank you for coming all this way. If you would like to eat here, feel free to seat yourselves at one of the tables inside.
ああ、カショウさん、店長のカショウさんだ。
Why do I have the feeling that the game developer was gonna make the girl to be like known as the audience breaking the fourth wall and trying to get inside of, I don't know. Wow, Gasho-san, it's Gasho-san, the shop owner. Hello there, you come from far away, haven't you? Thank you.
猫ちゃんたち、いつもブログで見てたから。
Yeah, we were always watching your characters on the blog. And we're gonna go cigarettes later.
通販でケーキ食べたこともあるよ。
Oh, really? Since when? Since when Last Soleil is becoming an online business? We bought cakes from you online to eat too.
カショウさんのケーキ、すっごく美味しかった。
Gasha-san, your cakes are super delicious. Are they? Thanks, I'm glad to hear that. Now let me show you and your more others to your tables.
はい。ありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you very much.
ご主人様、さっきの女の子とお母さんからオーダーです。
Master, we got an order from that girl and her mom.
決められないからご主人様のおすすめくださいとのことでした。
They couldn't decide, so they asked for whatever you could recommend.
オーダーって言わない気がするけど、よろしく。
That doesn't feel like much of an order, but it's in your hands. Go ahead, I'll take it of it. Recommendation, huh? What should I give them? For little kids, they like sweet and chocolate. I mean, there's her mothers too. I mean, a lot of parents, they just want to expect kids to eat healthy instead of sweet, fat, and something like that. And for just one occasion, why not try pudding or panna cottas or I mean, yeah, that's what I'm guessing, but who knows? Or maybe Kasha can make the cakes from Volume 2 when he had a date with Asuki. That's a good idea. That's what I'm guessing. That's a good idea. A recommendation, huh? What should I give them? Alright. How about fruit shortcake and chocolate cheesecake? Shortcake for the kids and cheesecake for the woman. That's what I'm guessing. Maple, can you pick out a tea in the past with those?
わかったわ。ちょっとサービスしてもいいのよね。
Totally, can we give it to them on the house? Sure, they can come on the way after all. Thanks a lot.
了解。任せといて。
No problem, you can count on me.
兄様、手伝えることはありますか？
Sit on the corner. Don't get out. That's what you would just need to do. That's what you get for posting not appropriate stuff on the internet. Nisama, is there anything I can help with? Something to help with? Well, go back to her house. I'm just kidding. I can handle the cake. So, can you write something about this for the blog?
ブ
Really?
ログですか？
For the blog? I think it would be nice for them to have a special memory of the trip. Good idea. It's not really something I can do, so I can ask you to take care of it.
兄様。
Nisama.
はい。きっとあの子も喜ぶことと思います。
Yes, I'm sure those two will be very happy. I mean, you're right, Gasho. Making memories is important, especially like
せっ
kids.
かくですから、猫たちと撮った写真を使ってもいいか伺ってきますね。
Since they went to so much trouble to get here, I asked them if I can post a picture of them with the cactus. Sure, thanks. That's really nice, Gasho. I actually don't come up with it. And I thought that it's already troublesome, but Gasho still gonna accept it. Like, that's really nice. Alright, I'm gonna take care of this order personally.
ごちそうさまでした。また来るからね。
This girl, she seems to be very happy. Thanks for the cake. We come back again sometimes, okay?
また来てね。約束。
Yeah, come back again, promise you will.
その時は、私の作ったケーキをご馳走しちゃう。
When you do, I'll treat you to a cake I make myself.
約束。絶対に、また来るから。
That makes sense when Vanilla's team up with Azuki's. In Volume 2, I mean, they both can make cakes. And Chocolate's team up with coconuts. Because they're clumsy. I mean, that's making sense in Volume 2 now. Yeah, I promise, I'll definitely come back. We'll definitely come back.
いろいろと本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you so much for everything.
いつも拝見してるブログにも載せていただいてしまって。
And you even wrote about us on our favorite blog.
いえいえ、それは兄様の、ご本。
Don't say that. No, just remember.
店長のお礼の気持ちですから。
You should thank the store owner for that.
これからもごひいきにお願いいたします。
We look forward to continue patronate.
娘も本当に喜んでいますので。
Oh yes, especially since you make my daughter so happy.
ぜひ、またお伺いさせてください。
We certainly hope to visit again. Sure, we will be waiting, so come by anytime. I bow and the two turn away and begin their long journey home. The girl keeps looking back and waving to us.
わざわざ遠くから訪ねてくれるなんて嬉しいですね。
Man, I mean, I still remember the time when I social distancing back in my actual hometown, home country, the place where I actually born in Vietnam. And I went back to my home country in a very long way, so distance. And then after the 14 days of social distancing, and it's just really sad for not going anywhere. And then to the point that I really want to actually going outside so bad just to take some exercise and just walk and run around town. And then this online friend suggest me to go somewhere, and then that's when it's really meant a lot to me, and I really want to thank that person a lot. And the same things, I mean, come on, it just feels like home. And when you come back to your home countries and it just really far away distance, and then you start to feel the time that you don't have any special things to do, like it just all you have to do is just do by yourself, and then you just feel lonely and you don't have any friends or online friends to hang out with, and to the point that you just want to make memories, and it's just really nice. It's honestly really nice, not just in Vietnamese north side, also Vietnamese south side as well. I mean, my god, it's why my heart nowadays travel so much just for us. Yeah, we owe most of this to you, Shigure. I never could have figured out how to set up an online shops on my own. Yeah, the same things here. I mean, I used to do online business. It's not end well for me, and I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it because it's kind of restricted permission, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much. Yeah. I mean, talking about online shopping for food, how can I keep the cake fresh? That's why I'm asking. How can you keep the food fresh when you're online in business with food and drink? I mean, I wouldn't have even thought of making a blog to promote the store. But she raised head.
兄様。
I mean, next time, just keep blogging and do some mail too, but please don't do anything inappropriate, okay? I mean, you got the respect you deserve, but please don't broke cinnamons, okay?
私、実は余計なことをしてるのかなと思ったこともありました。
There have been times where I wonder if I wasn't needed. Wasn't needed? What are you talking about?
兄様は美味しいケーキを届けたくてされているだけなのに。
All you wanted to do was to serve delicious cake.
私が宣伝をしたせいで、猫の働くパティスリーとして有名になってしまって。
But now the store has become famous as the patisserie that has cakes working at it.
それは兄様の目指していたものとは違うのではと。
Even though that's not what you had in mind when you started. Shigeru's face widens. Bill smiles as he stares in the direction of the girls and the mother. Now outside.
でも、兄様の笑顔を見て、足を運んでくださるお客様の笑顔を見て、
But seeing your smile and smiles of the customers who comes here
私がしたことも間違いではなかったのかなと、そう思いました。
makes me believe that everything I've done has not been in error. That everything is alright. Sticks her tongue out a little bit. She turns to face me and smiles through a wan, troubled expression. Don't be silly thinking something like that. But you and the cat girls, if you all weren't here, I don't know how I managed. I mean, come on, remember the time cat shows Choco with a bunch of package in the first volumes of NEKOPARAs. So thank you, you're all lifesavers.
兄様。
兄様。
はい。兄様の夢のお手伝いができること、本当に嬉しく思っています。
Right, I'm truly happy that I'm able to help you fulfill your dreams. She gives me her most respectful bow. I embrace her. And hugging her pretty head, I begin to rub a hand over her hair.
人の笑顔は本当に嬉しいものですね。
People's smiles really are wonderful things.
兄様がケーキ作りに尽力されているのが少しだけ分かった気がしました。
I think I only understand a little bit of how much effort you put into making your cakes. Maybe, but the smiles of that girl and her mom, that's what you're doing, Shigure. I hope you continue to support us from here on out.
はい、このしぐれ目にお任せくださいませ。
Yes, for as long as you allow your humble sister to do so.
必ずやこのソレイユを世界一に導いてみせます。
We will grow unlessly until it's the best patisserie in the world. Didn't we agree that's not what I had in mind?
ショコラ、バニラ、ソレイユの宣伝のために可愛い写真を撮りまくりですのよ。
Good idea. Choco Bunny, let's go and take adorable pictures to promote Last Soleil. Should we invite Cinnamon and Maples and Azuki and Coconut?
そして集客力アップ。まずは手始めに超高層兄様ビルを建設するのです。
Wait, since when Shigure knows about what Nyakashos and Azuki did in the skyscraper? We must attract more customers. We shall begin by building the Nisama skyscrapers.
おお、よくわからないけどしぐれちゃんが燃えてる。
Oh, Chocolate doesn't really get it, but Shigure-chan is all fired up.
合点だ、任せて。よくわからないけど。
But still, we do our best. Not that we really understand what's going on. No, wait.
目指すは世界一、いえ、銀河一の最強のパティスリー。
Shigure, I think you lost it. The world will be our cream puff. The galaxy will be our lead. Why is that comparison?
しっかりとついてきなさい。
She lost it. Come along now to me. Excuse me, Chocovani. Since when you team up with Shigure? Also, I just want the characters to actually talk again when I clicked the voice button. Shigure-san, we outside, right? I smile bitterly at my little sister. She's always ready to go on a rampage at the drop of her hat. Hey, whatever happens, happens. I run my hand over the signs with the word "sun" printed on it. I smile as I think about the memories we're creating at this shop of ours.
ブログ、もう更新してるのね。
Oh, okay. So, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, everybody's all agrees. I mean, we all like the song best. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just gonna leave this episode right here. I'm gonna save. And oh, last time it doesn't let me auto edit the script, even though that it's already let it edit into the writing. Now in volume 3 it's just gonna get instantly, so that's really nice. So I'm gonna end this video right here. I mean, wow, honestly I like the opening theme of the songs, and of course, as I already know at the beginnings, I mean we all see this coming. And NEKOPARA's Volume 3 and Volume 4, they are one of the latest, and it takes a lot of file size. So of course the opening themes and ending themes, it has a lot of effect. So the game's gonna get laggy and the recording's gonna get frame dropped. So as I normally do in Volume 1 and Volume 2, I'm gonna tell you guys and girls my reaction after I edit the opening themes and editing the ending themes out. And honestly we all agree. And I like they actually have the English translations a little bit in the opening themes, but even though it's just voice and characters, and as well as the opening theme of the songs. Honestly, I like the opening theme of the songs, and we all know that it's a really nice artist. And I mean, obviously, we all seen that coming. And I mean, I can say is so far, if the PlayStation and Nintendo is not coming out, and people are gonna assuming that this song is still gonna lead the best. But I don't know about NEKOPARA's Volume 4. I mean, we all seen in the opening theme, but I'm not gonna talk about it in the blind gameplays. And honestly, in the intro of these videos, I honestly got embarrassed, and it comes to a point that I messed up. I mean, I really messed up. I haven't played this game for months, to the point that I mean, I can say it's a little bit rude, but it's still okay because I forgot the name of the characters already. I mean, I still remember the actual name, but it's just pointed out which character which is on the wall. And so far I can say the downside, the main menu is empty, a little bit empty, because the background is just white. The same thing is Volume 2, and then there's no full characters, and there's no cat girls. Instead they just only focus on the 4 cat girls, which means that it's already been spoiled. And I don't know about Volume 3. I mean, since the file size are like that, I hope that Volume 3 is gonna be longer than Volume 2. Volume 2 I think is hit or miss, a little bit disappointing in my opinions. It could be more. I mean, I don't get to know Azuki's backstories when she's the eldest and she's the first to be adopted by Shigure and Kashos. I don't know about that. I mean, I want to know about that more. But talking about this volume, I mean, who knows? But since the opening themes, they hinted out. I mean, we already been through Chocobani, we've been through with Azuki and Golnuts. They're the only one left. So let's see what Maples and Cinemas has to offer. But Shigure, please don't broach Cinemas. I mean, There's a young lady right there. There's a little kid right there. There's some things that you cannot show kids, okay? There's a thing you cannot let the kids know. Just let them slowly grow up and then have more experience. And then just tell what you want. That's it. And they need more freedom than that. And there are restrictions there, but please don't be too much, okay? So I mean, I really like how they start up with these volumes and try to let the gamers to remember whose characters whose, and they try to speed up the screen to focus on Chocobunnies first and then the background characters later. It's really nice, but still I got mixed up with Chocobunny. I mean, those twins, my god. But yeah, again, in conclusion of these videos, I made the intro of these videos way too long. I'm sorry about that, but there's a lot of disclaimers. There's no discrimination around. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm talking about it too, and there's no discrimination. I mean, I want everyone to actually watch my blind gameplay, so that's the reason why I decide to make the two versions of the videos. The X animation is on and X animation be cut off. If the social medias got angry at me and gave me a warning, and a lot of discriminations always just saying that hey, that and just post one videos, that's it. And it just make me feel bad. I don't want that, so I just rather to just go on both ways. I mean, I always give the reminders on the beginning of the videos, which is family friendly, is that hey, if you already watched the original Age Restricted, you don't need to watch the family friendly. But if there's people who are underage and wants to watch family friendly, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge. So yeah, no discrimination. Everyone's gonna get what they want, and as well as a lot of disclaimers that I made in these videos. Please don't spoil, okay? And as well as these games is like volume 1 and volume 2, maybe in volume 4 there's rate 18G, so please prepare for yourself before playing the games. And I don't want any guys girls get humiliated by your neighborhood or get busted. I don't want that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As well, hasta la vista. Okay, next time I hope I'm not gonna mess up with the inside the games.